this vid, I'll be talking about Covid-19, my parents and my brother, because they've all got it. I live with them, and I work. I still work, and I've always worked even through all this COVID in the last 2 years. So I'm usually careful. We test with the home kits. We have lots of them. My parents test every week, and probably during the week as well. They don't go out, really, ever, because of this whole thing. They order the shopping online. That's delivered. They don't go to the shops. They don't go visiting people. They don't do anything they don't need to do. To stay safe and stuff. I've not been anywhere since the whole thing started. I still work, like I said. And in work, we had to wear face masks for a long time. Until recently. I don't actually like wearing the masks at work. I have this. Can't breathe for one. But I do think they took away the restrictions too soon. It was unnecessary to just relax everything. And now everyone's back to wearing masks. Why relax it in the first place? At work now, the last couple of weeks we've started to wear them again. Every other month there's a new variant, so they changed their mind what they want to do. So for me, they relaxed too soon. It's not going away, the COVID. They say even if you live with someone with COVID, it's okay to go to work. I think that's crazy. If you've been double jabbed, everything's fine and dandy, but it doesn't quite work like that. I think I had it already last March, I think it was. I was very ill for a week. I decided to stay home, but it was before all the testing, so it's impossible to know if I had it or not. Would be interesting though. More recently, somebody had it at work, and they said what symptoms they had. I had exactly the same thing. It wasn't the high temperature, it wasn't the cough, for I was very ill. So were they, but they were this year, and they tested positive. So it's probably that I have actually had it already. Hey babe. Just came from work. The good thing is my parents are also double jabbed. On that Wednesday he went for the booster. Obviously that wouldn't have had time to take effect because they said the initial jabs take weeks to do anything anyway, so it's just coincidence that he took that the same day. Now on Saturday I booked a PCR test for my dad. He went to a drive-in one near us, and Sunday morning, I think it was, to test back for a text saying that he was positive for Covid-19. Now the funny thing is, I already said they don't go out anywhere. But the Sunday before, I found out that they went to church, which I would not have approved of. And then he went to the shop on the Wednesday as well, on his own, the big supermarket. They don't normally do that because they get shopping delivered, like I said. So it could be from the church, which is really dumb idea to go there. Or from just shopping in the supermarket. But normally they don't go out, so he shouldn't have gone. Simple as that. So on the Monday morning, I contacted my work because I live with them, and he was positive. I told my work that, and I said because I'm double jabbed, that it was okay for me to go to work. So I went to work. But after that, after a couple of days, somebody that I'd worked with early that week was tested positive for COVID and was actually ill as well. And 2 others that were working with him were sent home because they weren't jabbed, so just a precautionary. They had to quarantine. So as long as you don't have symptoms, you're okay to work, even though you live with someone that's got it, and you potentially could just get it and pass it on so easy. I don't agree with that at all. I personally think it affected me different because, like I said, I think I had it last year. I did have a sore throat all week. But I think I had it. I was off for 10 days. I was very ill the year before. I keep testing now and I'm still negative. Now for the main purpose of this video. Now, on the 29th of November, my dad he went for his booster jab first. And then I think it was the night time or whatever, he started to cough a little bit. He got progressively worse. He took the home test, the lateral flow test, and it went straight to positive to 2 lines. Mum took it, she was negative. I took it, I was negative. So we needed to kind of keep him separate, and he stayed in the bedroom. Mum slept on the chair downstairs just to keep safe and away and stuff. He had a mask on in the room, and gloves obviously were just precautionary if he came out of the room for anything. Gloves and a mask. Well, he didn't come out of the room, just to use the bathroom and stuff. That was it. He was quarantined in the room. Oh, crap. It's muddy, puddly, raining, wet. Not good. Oh. You want to go in there? Anyway, I also travelled to work with my friend. She's been testing and she's still negative. So that's good that we both, testing regular. I'm trying to avoid all the mud, so I'm like, There's like big... I'm just surrounded by mud. So, I think it was Thursday. So we're on the 30th of November now. Just the next week. Thursday, my mum woke up because she's been spending the nights downstairs on the chair to avoid contact with my dad while he's positive. Dad's 71, so mum's a few years younger. I won't say how old. She'll kill me. So she's been sleeping downstairs, and she felt up. She woke up. She said she felt strange. She texted me in the morning. She said, "I woke up, felt." She said the cat and the dog woke her up. They must have been climbing on her. And she said she felt weird, so she tested in the night, and she was positive. So she's gone back to the bedroom, which wasn't the greatest idea, because obviously Dad had the cough. She didn't right then. So potentially she might not have got the cough. So obviously going back into the room is pretty much guaranteed that you're going to get that. But anyway, she's gone back to quarantine with my dad at this point. But at least she got a bed back. Maybe that's why she did it. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have come this way. I should go that way. Oh. That way, that way, and that way. Oh. Now all my shoes are ruined, but never mind. Not good. Wonderful scenery. Went a bit horrible because it's bad weather. Oh well. That's not a river, that's just a puddle. So now we're on 4th of November. Dad's out of quarantine. And Mum obviously was still isolating from when she first started to feel ill. She needed 10 days as well. Mum got the cough as well. Headaches, very tired, no energy whatsoever, and loss of taste and smell. So it obviously was. She did order a PCR test, but it came with no seal. First one, so she couldn't do anything with the first one. So in between that, on the 1st of December, my brother also lives with us, and he started to be a bit ill. He's not vaccinated, and he got a lot of symptoms. He was really ill. He was throwing up, completely no energy whatsoever. I can't eat because it just comes straight back up whatsoever. For days and days and days he couldn't eat. He said I tried to eat a carrot, literally had a bucket next to him, he ate it, straight back up. Then he ate another one that night, and he kept on saying, nope, I'm not throwing that back up, nope, nope, nope. Eventually he did. Couldn't smell or taste anything. Couldn't eat for days and days and days. Very ill. Yeah, that got me. I know I'm wet. Nice area. Walk around. So now everybody in my house has had COVID in the last couple of weeks. I've been positive for it. I keep testing, like I say, and always negative, making sure I'm doing it correctly. I did have a bad throat for a week. Felt like it was like closed up. But then the test was negative for COVID. Couldn't breathe properly. I couldn't sleep. But it was always negative, so like I said, maybe I did have it last year, but it's affecting me different this time. For some reason it's not detecting it on the home test, which aren't brilliantly reliable. Maybe I should have gone for a PCR just to be safe, but I didn't. And obviously my friend's been with me the whole time, travelling to work, and she's not got it. So it's not like I'm passing it on, but I was negative in the tests. I did have a weird tongue for a couple of days. It was like stuff on my tongue, it was weird colour. I've included a picture of that, sorry about that. I searched on the internet, sorry, I'm going to got my eyes in this. I searched on the internet for how COVID can affect your mouth, tongue, throat, anything like that. First thing that came up, he said, COVID tongue. I thought, what is that? I scrolled down, and that's the picture that's there. Well, obviously alongside my tongue at the time. So it's telling me I've got COVID tongue. It affects the mouth, cause ulcers, cause other stuff. Gone to that whatever site that popped up. I had a problem with my tooth this week as well. An infection and stuff. So maybe I've got a COVID tooth, I don't know. I think I just made that up. But who knows? I just had my tooth out because it's split. But it's still killing. Anyway, I've included them pictures, sorry about that. I only had the weird tongue for a couple of days and it seemed to go back to normal. Again, still testing, pretty much daily, because we had loads of tests. And always negative, so I don't know. I wish I could take, there is a test that you could do, but I don't know if it's available to the public to figure out if you've already had it. Because I'm convinced that I did last year. So right now it's December 12th. And for my mum, she still has the cough. 10 days quarantine is complete, but she still feels unwell a little bit. But she's out of quarantine, kind of. She's just feeling the after effects of it, really. I think the cough might have gone, I don't know. She's just feeling the after effects. Dad's out of quarantine, Mum's out of quarantine. My brother, still tired all the time, stopped throwing up, which is good. So that's improved. But still has not got his taste or his smell. His tea tastes like water. Everything tastes like water, drinks. And nothing tastes of anything food. And he's got a scented candle next to the coffee on the coffee table. And he keeps on throwing it at me. He said, "Can you smell that?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I can't." He keeps on doing it. And there's something else he was smelling. Oh, he's got a little spray bottle of Febreze. He keeps on spraying that in the room. I said, "That's choking me." He said, "I can't smell it. It's like fizzy water," he said. Crazy. So, that's all for the vid. Just a bit of my family's COVID situation. It's not good. Everyone's out of quarantine now. Even my brother's been 10 days. So, that's it for this video. And there's a big pile of mud. Hold on. Now, since they were isolating for the first 2 weeks of December, nobody's got to put up the Christmas decorations. So, I was thinking of making another video of trying to rescue Christmas, because we're in the middle of December and nothing's up. No tree, no decorations, nothing. So that's going to be my next video, somehow documenting the decorations going up. It should be fun. So bye for now. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. And Maria, love you babe.